Yeah, this one old farmer and his wife is out at the state fair, and they're looking at the cattle because they raise cattle themselves. And she goes over to this one prize bull, and it says on there, breeds twice a week. She kind of looks sideways at her husband, you know. He knows what she's thinking. And then they go over and look at this other prize bull, and it goes, breeds 5 times a week. She looks over at the old man, kind of bumps him in the leg with her foot. He's like, yeah, whatever. Then they go to this other bull, big old heifer standing there, Brimmer actually, and it says breeds twice a day all week. She looks at him and goes, you should be ashamed of yourself. And he looks at her and goes, well, ask him if it's with the same cow every night. Yeah, I love going to old folks' homes and entertaining them. You can play pill, who's got the pill, connect the liver spot, who am I now, guess what I forgot. You can have a lot of fun with these old people. You know, I was getting older, and I was talking to an old friend of mine, and they were telling me, you know one of the worst things about getting old is? Depends.
You're not taking a picture of me, are you?
Yep. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my parents used to take me all over the place. Take me to the beach, take me way out in the woods to go camping, way out in the middle of the sticks, way out in the middle of nowhere. And I'd still find my way home. Yeah, that's about as pathetic as a vegetarian cannibal. Arm out, twist and wind. That's the way I like to burn.
I just found out my friend was 2 months pregnant. I'm just like, how?
Well, when a man and a woman and a horse fall in love. A couple of short jokes. Did you hear about the cannibal that was in the woods for about 3 days before he finally passed his brother? Keep eating this stuff. You're going to feel funny. Oh, got another joke for you. The ship sailing along the coast of South America. There's a Frenchman, an Englishman, and an American explorers on board. Well, they end up wrecking on the shores, and the men swim ashore, and cannibals fell upon them. Cannibals go up to them and they say, all right, you're coming with us to the chief. Then they go to the chief. The chief says, well, we'll let you die by your own hand before we just kill you like dogs and give you a chance to die like warriors. So this way, you can die a good death, and then we will eat you. But if you do not take your own life by your own hand, we'll kill you, and we'll make your hides into canoes. Because your hides make good canoes. So they go to the Frenchman. How do you want to die? He goes, give me my pistol. So they give him the pistol. He goes, Vive la France! Blows his brains out. They go to the Englishman. How do you want to die? He goes, I'll take me sword. And they give him the sword. He goes, long live the Queen. Right through the heart. They go to the American. How do you want to die? He goes, give me a fork. They give him a fork. And he goes, screw your canoe. And this guy goes into a bar and shows this other guy the pictures of his wife. And he says, hey, I think your wife's cheating on us. Dadgummit. Gopher hole. I'll fix this problem. Dragging hose. Over here. Okay, here we go. And put that in there. Give him lots and lots of hose. There you go. Well, here's another joke for you. A young man is having his birthday. His girlfriend says, hey, tonight, we've been dating a while, I'm going to let you have it. And the guy's like, all right, so he's thinking, he's been really anxious for this for a while. He's been a gentleman and been waiting. So he decides he's going to swing by the pharmacy. So he goes by the pharmacy, asks the pharmacist in the back for condoms, and ribbed for her pleasure. But pharmacist says, "Oh, you want this one here?" He goes, "No, I want a box." He says, "I plan on doing this all night long." He goes, "Oh, okay, lucky man, huh?" And him and the pharmacist is laughing it up. And he said, "Yeah, I remember when I was your age, and I used to get women, blah blah blah." Anyway, the boy and him is kind of like bonding on that, and he takes off with a box of condoms. So he shows up over at his girlfriend's place, and they go, meet parents, because parents wanted to meet him and have dinner. So he's having dinner, and he sees the father sitting there and the mother, and his father says, "Well, let's say prayer." And the boy says, "I'll say it." So he's sitting there, and they're all got their heads bent. He's sitting there real quiet, and his head's bowed down, and he's sitting there for a few minutes, and his girlfriend looks at him and goes, "I didn't know you was that religious." And he goes, "I didn't know your father was a pharmacist." Try to get away with anything around here. Jeez. I'm going to attempt to pick one of these up.
Big boxes.
Okay, there's the girl that owns them. I'm being very careful now because we're going to carefully take this out of here with some bees on it. But they really hate when you do this. Nah. Oh my God. Nobody really cares. Nobody enforces this. I think they're releasing the dog.
Ready? Open fire!